Hey everyone, Dan McKenzie here with McKenzie Law Firm. We are an estate planning, estate administration, and small business law firm in the Denver, Colorado area. And thought I'd make a video today answering a question that I get a lot from clients who are considering setting up revocable living trusts. And really the reason we set up revocable living trusts is to enable somebody of your choosing to take over your financial affairs in the event that you cannot handle them, right? So a lot of people are kind of, when they're talking to us, they're thinking about a situation where they've passed away. Obviously, that is a situation where you're not going to be able to manage your financial affairs. You want somebody able to step in and manage those things for you. So that is what a trust is really primarily to accomplish, at least a revocable living trust. They can also be useful in incapacity situations, right? If you're hospitalized unexpectedly or just have some other situation come up where you're just not able to write your own checks or, deal with your assets, trade your stocks, take cash out of your accounts, all those kinds of things. You need someone else to do it. A trust can make that a really easy process. So they really have some great benefits. But when people ask me whether they provide asset protection, and usually they ask me it as follows. They say, well, if I put my assets in a trust, does that prevent me from being sued? And thankfully, the answer is no, it does not. And why do I say thankfully? Because I think most people who are asking that question are hoping that the answer is yes, it will protect them. But as I tell all my clients, you would not want to live in a society where people could avoid their debts by simply creating a trust that they control and plopping their own assets into that trust and maintaining the right to access those assets, use them however they wish, put them in, take them out, change everything about the trust. If it was that easy to avoid your debts, we would all be in a world of hurt because frankly, people owe you money too, right? You get a paycheck, you might have a business partner, all kinds of things can come up where somebody needs to pay you. And it could be because they've injured you. It could be because they've breached a contract with you. It could be because you worked for them. All kinds of reasons that people owe you money. You do not want those people who owe you money being able to tell you, sorry, I can't pay you. I don't have anything. Everything I used to have is now in this trust over here, so I don't have the means to pay you. Like, that would be crazy. No. Putting stuff into a trust that you control and that was your stuff does not give you asset protection. It is there for the purpose that I described at the beginning of this video. It is there to make it so that other people can step in and run those assets for you. Now, to be clear, there are trusts and there are other strategies available where you really can get assets out of your name. But those involve giving up some sort of control or giving up some sort of beneficial interest in the assets, maybe both. So you have to set up a trust maybe where you're not the trustee. It is an irrevocable trust. Maybe it's set up in a jurisdiction that allows people to put their own assets into trusts and also not have those assets counted for purposes of claims made against you by creditors. So those jurisdictions are kind of the usual jurisdictions that provide this kind of protection, like Wyoming, Nevada, Delaware, South Dakota, kind of the usual list where you might be aware that corporations frequently set up because they provide this kind of protection. But anyway, if you're considering creating a revocable living trust, it does have a lot of benefits. Asset protection really is not one of them. Those assets are still yours. The IRS is still going to expect you to pay the taxes on them. They're still going to be part of your estate when you pass away. And if anybody ever sues you or is otherwise coming after you for money, those assets are available to those people too. So, we just want to make sure that people are setting up trusts for the right reasons and have the right expectations about what that accomplishes. So if you're interested in talking further about this or setting up trusts for other purposes, again, we are the McKenzie Law Firm. We're in the Denver, Colorado area. Our phone number is 303-578-2745. Our website is themckenziefirm.com, and hope this video was helpful and appreciate your time. Thank you.